Fano fighters claim they're in control of several cavalries in the Oromia region, neighboring region, in which part of Oromia Fano fighters have managed to gain a foothold. Secondly, more TikTokers have been arrested. Hard times ahead for TikTokers in Ethiopia. Six were arrested 2 3 days ago. More arrests happened yesterday, reportedly. And lastly, US government has released a list of Ethiopians and Eritreans involved in criminal activities. They've been arrested. Are they going to be deported? Thanks for watching. Welcome to the channel. Firstly, US government has released a list of foreign nationals who are involved in criminal activities in the US. Their names have been made public. Even their pictures have been released too. Are these foreigners going to be deported? What is their residential status? The list includes 19 Ethiopians and Eritreans. The list includes people of other nationalities too, but 19 on the list are from the two countries. 10 are from Eritrea and 9 are from Ethiopia. The 19 have been arrested, they are in prison. What will happen next? Will they be charged and formal criminal proceedings will start, or will they be deported? These 19 people are allegedly involved in criminal activities like drug peddling, like robberies, like crime against property, like assaults, sexual assaults. Some government don't want to see any foreigners, any people of non-American descent to be involved in criminal activities. By the way, are just outsiders or foreign nationals responsible for crime rate, for violence in the US? I don't think so. But since Trump government is very strict about IDPs, about asylum seekers, about refugees, not IDPs, that is why I think any crimes being committed by non-Americans staying in America won't be tolerated. Even green cards are being reviewed. So I think foreign nationals will have to be very careful, especially those whose cases of residential status are in process. They have to be very careful. Secondly, viewers, more TikTokers have been arrested in Ethiopia. The government has launched a crackdown on TikTokers. Six were arrested 3 days ago after a TikTok's award ceremony. At the ceremony, some TikTokers wore indecent clothes. A woman was seen topless, I think. And the government forces launched a crackdown on the TikTokers who wore improper dresses at the ceremony. But then crackdown widened because Adone Birhane was also arrested. He did not wear any objectionable dress at the award ceremony. Adone was accused of spreading controversial, inflammatory messages. His cameraman has also been arrested, and two more TikTokers were arrested yesterday. Halile Gibo Ayana has been arrested, and Bahruddin Musama, who calls himself President Mame on TikTok, he has also been arrested. Now the government officials say that these TikTokers are involved in sharing content which is not in alignment with Ethiopian culture, Ethiopian values. These TikTokers are creating problems in the society, so they need to be taught a lesson. Well, I never back crack down on freedom of expression, but yes, freedom of expression should have limits too. I agree with that. But the government, which claims to be protecting the society from the evil influence of the talkers, should allow people to express themselves freely. Does government give this right to the people of Ethiopia? No. No freedom of expression exists in Ethiopia. No one is allowed to express political views publicly different from ruling parties' views in Ethiopia. Are any political gatherings allowed by the government? No. This government has been crushing freedom of expression. When you block regular, regularized, and monitored ways of freedom of expression, you actually pave the way for the birth of such TikTokers. Basically, it's a sign of frustration in the society. Just like I say that when the governments don't allow peaceful political expression, they actually indirectly cause the birth of armed groups. That's what happening. That's what is happening in Amhara, in Oromia. If government wants to take a moral stand, it wants to take a high moral ground, that it wants to teach these TikTokers a lesson because they are polluting the society, then government should allow people to express their views peacefully. Political views should also be allowed to be expressed by the people. But I don't think government will give this right to the people of Ethiopia. Lastly, viewers, Fano sources say they're in control of areas in the Oromia region of Ethiopia. Since 2023, when Fano took up arms and refused to be disbanded, Fano groups have been trying to take the war from Amhara towards Addis Ababa through Oromia. Fano made several attempts. They could not succeed, but they managed to enter Oromia several times. They reached Addis Ababa too. Some Fano fighters were killed in Addis Ababa. A few days ago, Shoa Fano formed a new division, a Samino division led by General Tafra Mamu. It's part of Amhara Fano National Force. And then we heard that this division carried out some attacks in the Oromia region of Ethiopia. So it seems Tafra Mamu led Shoa Fano AFNF group has been formed to carry out attacks in Oromia on security forces and to have its foothold in the Oromia region in the areas where Amharas live in large numbers. According to pro-Fano sources, Fano fighters are in control of 19 cabalets in East Shoa zone of the Oromia region. Name of the Voreda where Fano fighters have their presence is Gimbicho. I think it was Gimbicho where Fano fighters entered a few weeks ago. I did a video on that. It seems they have managed to gain a foothold in Gimbicho Voreda. Ishwa zone of the Oromia region. Amhara people live in large numbers in Gimbicho. Oromos live too, but Amhara people have sizable presence and population in Gimbicho. Pro-Fano sources say that Fano fighters in Gimbicho are working in coordination with local community, and there are no issues, no ethnic issues in Gimbicho or Wareda, where Fano fighters are in control. I don't think Oromia forces will allow Fano to entrench itself in the Oromia region in Ishua zone, Gimbicho, Wareda. So we'll see in coming days, if Fano will be able to maintain its control of these 19 cabales in Gimbicho or not. Will Oromia government address the claims of Fano fighters? They're in control of 19 cabales in Gimbicho. Let's see. Thank you for watching.